Hi, my name is Kevin. Today we're going to put on a little video to demonstrate how to catch spiny lobster in the Florida Keys. There's a couple of right ways to do it, and there's a million wrong ways to do it, and today you're going to see a little bit of both. We're going to be along with Brian and another Kevin, and we're going to show you the rights and wrongs of how to catch lobster in the Florida Keys. Stay tuned. One of the most important tips for catching lobster is lobster like to go backwards. They don't like to go forwards. And on some of the clips you'll see that the boys will be putting the nets over the lobster's faces, and they're not going to go where they want them to go. Best way to get the lobster is you get that tickle stick right in behind them, and you want to coax them out gently. You don't want to rattle this cage, you don't want to upset him, you just want to get it in there and encourage him to come out of his area. Once you get him, kind of distract him with the tickle stick, kind of like a little magic hypnosis stick, and get that net right behind him and just lay it flat and sweep that stick over the top of the net, and you'll catch him 99% of the time. One big misconception about measuring gauges for lobsters is that they're all 3 inches, and that's not correct. Let the buyer beware in this situation. You are responsible for knowing the law and knowing the exact size of your measuring stick. These are probably the most common measuring sticks that we have here available in the Keys. It's only $1 for something like this, but this can cost you a lot of money if you don't pay attention. Make sure when you purchase these, if you decide to purchase these, that you take them home and measure them to a solid 3 inches. It's even a good idea to shave it a little bit more. You may have to throw a couple extra lobster back, but you'll know you'll always be in the right. The best gauges to go for are the aluminum gauges, which don't show as much wear. Over time, these gauges just start to dissolve a little bit, and just wear and tear getting kicked around on the boat, they will be a little bit bigger than what you want them to be. But at the same time, occasionally, they're plastic, come on, some of these will be the wrong size, and you'll be keeping short lobster. So make sure you know the exact size of your gauges. Consistency is key. Let me show you clearly the difference between a short lobster and a legal lobster. The way you measure the lobster is between the horns right there, and if your gauge fits over the carapace, which is this main shell, the head piece, if your gauge fits over that, it is not a legal lobster. So in this case, no good. Ta-da! Yep, I think he's good. One good way to do it is to work as a team. Find an area with good bottom, know that you have lobster in the area, and kind of set up a chain to where every person has their own specific job. Maybe one person is diving, or 2 people are diving up and down and resting, and one's resting while one's catching a lobster. One person's at the surface to run the lobster back to the boat. Then sometimes you need a person on board to measure the lobster and make sure it's all good in the neighborhood. I think we're getting pretty close to our limit here. It's time to do a count before I pull them out. Here's a little underwater shot of what we got. Here we are, wrapped up another day with the boys. Got a limit of lobster. Not too shabby.